it is what it is what it is, YouTube. You know who it is. It's your boy, the Moose. Moose for love. Let's get it.
Yeah. Hey. Moose on the loose, showing up to the party. Got 4 or 5 dudes in the room, so we party. The Moose go up to the DJ stand. Everybody stand up, they gon' clap their hands. We pulling up to the wedding and the Moose still loose. He the one, he the boy, and he 2-step too. Got this music in tune. Yeah. Running DJ, keep the party cool. Ain't nobody going home, they been jumping on their feet. Party to the beat, we gon' party every week. And this Moose still on, we gon' party every week. Yeah, long as he gon' be the DJ.
Prefabrication is my best friend. And we're gonna get into this. Now, a client asked me how I transport my prefabricated lights once I build them. And pretty much this is what this video is going to be about. The thinking behind the prefabrication happened to me, I would say, years ago. And when I first started DJing, I noticed how long it took me to build my TBAR, to set my equipment up, to get everything ready for a wedding, to get everything ready for a party. And I noticed it took me 2.5 hours, not only to get my sound system up, but get my lights up. And that's 2.5 hours I needed to shave off. I can understand setting up for a wedding or setting up for a party or setting up for anything for that matter. It's going to be tedious. But why not take the time and prefabricate yourself so that when you get to the gig, all you have to do is snip a couple things and you'll be done. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to show you how to shave some time by snipping. So what I did was I went and purchased one of these. It actually is $27 at Fry's no longer exists. But its co-founder, its co-conspirator is one of these. Now, that $27 tool saved me hundreds of dollars so far. And basically what you do is what I do, okay, when I get a brand new bag of zip ties, if you notice the zip ties, they're all set one-sided, and they come down like this, and then the top is like that, and then the end is this way. They usually put the zip ties in the bag a certain way, and usually they put these heads like that. So what I do is I take my knife and I cut a hole in the bag. I take a zip tie out. Physically take the zip tie out like this, take it to the bag, put my finger on it, zip it down like this, and physically take the zip tie and put it around the bag type thing. Then what I do is I take my gun, the zip tie gun, and I tighten the zip tie. And then it looks like this. Okay, so this I can put in my pocket. Well, let me show you what I'm talking about. So now, I got zip ties in my pocket, and I don't have to go looking just for the hole. And then I can pull the zip tie out of the hole. I can put them in my back pocket if I want. I can put them in my front pocket if I want. I can put them anywhere on my beam, and I can pull the zip tie out, and it won't get so ugly. That saves about 5 minutes of trying to fussle and bustle with the zip ties. So that's the first thing that I do when I get a new thing of zip ties. I take the zip tie out, I use my zip tie gun, or I use anything, I just zip tie it all the way tight, and then I cut it off the end. Well, the zip tie gun is really neat because it actually cuts the zip tie. So I don't have to sit there and worry about cutting. All I do is pull the trigger and it zip ties and it cuts. I'm going to give you a demonstration here in a second because there's one thing on here that needs to be zip tied. So here's my zip tie, here's my gun, and a spear on the end. As you can see, everything else is done pretty. Oh, there's a couple I have to do. I have to do this one too. See how I do this one too. See how it's planned? I don't like that. I want it tight. See how it plays? So we're going to show you how to do this correctly. So what you do is you take your device that you want to prefabricate and you're going to put zip ties on it. And we're going to do this one right here. So the whole idea of doing this is making sure that the client doesn't see this rat. With the rat tail here, I got that rat tail. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that this is going to be fixed. So there's play, but not enough play. I'm going to show you the whole thing in just a second what I'm talking about. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the wire and we're going to push it back. We're going to take the wire like this and we're going to put it on the tree like that. We're going to take the zip tie and we're going to, now I already have a wire here that is done. I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. And then we're going to take it and zip tie it around. And then we're going to pull the zip tie, as you can hear. As tight as we can. Then we're going to take our gun and we're going to put, let me see if I can get you off this so you can see what I'm talking about. We're going to take the zip tie gun and it's kind of hard to show you. See the end right there where that thing is in the middle? We're going to take it and we're going to slide it here like this to the end. You can do it with one hand, you can do it with two. And then take it. And the gun, here, flip, and it's done. And look at the finished product. Let me show you the other way here with the camera flipped over. Look how tough that looks. I mean, for real. I mean, be honest with you. This is the front view of what the client sees when the lights are prefabricated. As you can see, there's a wire. You're going to see wire. I mean, it's common. But you're not going to see a bunch of ratty wire. You're going to see something that looks really good. It's just clean. And your client is not going to complain about it. They really never do complain about the lights being ratty or what. But when you have a prefabricated system like this, it's easier for you to get around and do. Now, the big thing about the prefabrication system is once you go to a gig, watch this. You got this TBAR or something else. Then you pick it up. You put it over here on the side. And that's what it looks like prefabricated, ready to go. So there you have it. As you can see,
process is a little tedious in the beginning. But once you put your wires and get them all neat and everything else, and you fix the lights itself, the lights can be adjusted and moved around and everything else. So all you have to do is take and clip the wire. All right. So subscribe to my channel. Oliver the Moose. Subscribe to my channel. Ring that bell for more notifications for videos. Excuse me. For videos like this and countless others. And smash that like button. And peace out.